and sisters, something seriously is happening. Something very serious is happening. And our so-called political elites and leaders do not care. They're not doing anything about it. They feel very unconcerned about it. Our political elites do not care about it. Our people are left rudderless, tossed here and there by the tempests and the winds of the sea. Nobody cares. Every day we hear stories of thousands and thousands of Futajelong Kambari Fulanis being transported by every means of transportation down into our land, down into the John Nation, down into Igbo land, down into Shekiri land, down into Ogoni land, down into Yoruba land, down into Edo, every day, in the most unthinkable factions, in their thousands. If you go to Bayelsa today, as I'm talking, all the fishing settlements and the farming villages are occupied and controlled by these fellows. We are job people, we are strong. Nothing is going to happen. A man is only strong when he's with his people, when he has enough number to overcome his enemy. We should not underestimate these people. They have our money with us. They have been receiving tons and tons of our money. Their brother Abacha stole and sharing it amongst themselves. A minister in a federation came to say they're sharing the money in the north because there are no poor people in the south. And where are our governors? Where are our local ministers? Where are our women rights ministers? Where are our women rights lawyers? All of them, they close their mouth. But this is more sinister. This is more sinister. They are coming here. They are changing the demography. What are they coming for? You remember Osman Danfodio? How they came to Sokoto, to Gobiri, to Kano, to Katsina, to be there. And what happened? They replaced the Abe rulers. They replaced the original people and took over the realms of power. They are coming. History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are coming. History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are not pretending about it. They are coming with war, destruction and death. They are coming to occupy our land. Why you cannot go to your community? In Obama, how many Obama people are at home? They are leaving their home and they are coming here. Obama is a village. You cannot come to Obama. Those of us who live in Obama, we are backward people. Buguma is a village. Abonima is a village. You don't care. You are not bothered. But when death will come, it will not only come for Dokubo Asari. When the evil and the tribulation will come, it will not come for only Dokubo Asari, it will come for all of us. I'm smarter than you. I know that I'm more prepared than you. And when it comes, I will also run faster than you. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. It's not grandstanding like Wiki. I caught 14 people grandstanding. This is beyond grandstanding. This is a time for strategy. This is a time for consultation. This is a time for meeting. Our very survival is at stake. We must stand up and defend ourselves, or we will all perish in the hands of these blood-tasty monsters who will give us the Sokoto treatment.
So guys, that was Dokubo Asari coming out to give Tinubu government Ojukwu, because truly that government don't even care about anybody. They don't care about your welfare, they don't care about your well-being, they don't care about anybody, they don't care about the police, the soldiers, they don't care about anybody. Because if they start bringing out many things the government have done, it's plenty. It will take the whole year to start talking about the negative things the government have done in a year. It will take a year to do that, because they are numerous, and it's coming from someone that said that if Tinubu government does not do well, we should hold him accountable. That means we should hold Dokubo Asari accountable for Tinubu not doing well. But aside that, I think he made a very valid point that the government does not care about the well-being of the society, and it's not even a lie, or there's no lie in what he said. He said the very raw facts, and he said that he will never shut up. He will continue exposing Tinubu government, even though he's his friend. But if he goes wrong or does anything wrong, he will call him out, and that's what he's doing. Also, I like to take a video on that person said about the corrupt government called Nigeria, that the Nigerian government is a terrorist to his people. I like guys to look at that video. I will not say much. I like guys to look at it. And Dokubo Asari making a clear point, a valid point, that this country, the current administration don't care about the people. Because tell me why they will take a governor 4 days prior to an attack, and the governor could not do anything about it, but yet the attack happened, and nothing was done in that community. They told the governor of Ebonyi State that 4 days before Sunday that this will happen in this community, and the government did not provide any security agency, did not do anything. And on that Sunday 9:30 a.m. the attack happened, and the attack lasted for good 6 hours, but yet none of the security agencies were found nearby. But immediately after the attack happened and the family women have gone, the agency now came, and you come to do what? To at least show that we are around, but you could not intervene in an attack that happened in your people's community. But let me take another video for them. You can air your views in the comment section. I'll be with you guys in a minute.
Yes, dear friends, once again, I want to remind every one of you that in 2015, when General Muhammadu Buhari came in as then president of Nigeria, he quickly signed a bill in revoking the firearm licenses carrier in Nigeria, to the extent that all the people who were selling firearms in Nigeria, their licenses was revoked. Why did he do this? He did that so that he would give the Fulanis the opportunity to come and invade our land and our country, and up to today, that is what has been happening. No wonder Samuel Otto of Benue State governor was shouting and shouting, nobody listened to him, and at the end of the day, he went to Abuja begging Buhari to, send military people to come and defend his land. He never did that. Now, these people came, killed a lot of people. There is so many IDP camps in Benue State today as a result of that. Now, secondly, Tinubu, this drug lord, the terrorist drug lord, came in and started from where Buhari stopped from, by allowing these Fulani invaders to come into our land, desecrate our land, kill our people, rape our women, and use their cattle to destroy our crops. And we are saying that we can never allow that to happen under our watch. So as the bill has been passed to law, just immediately I made my video day before yesterday, and so with every individual in the whole of the Southeast would harm themselves. And remember, they have called us a terrorist, they've labeled us a terrorist, so it doesn't matter what they do. The Amnesty International are on this matter, and I promise you guys one thing, that our Prime Minister will soon be here very, very soon. The man that owns the country and that owns his people will be here to address each and every one of us very soon. I don't know that this kind of thing will still be happening in this 21st century. Now, I want to remind Bianca Ojukwu that your name will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria and in the history of Biafra. In the history of Biafra, the two different things here is this. In the history of Nigeria, you're a very wonderful person. You did the Westerners a very wonderful thing by using yourself to be, you know, stood to oppress your people, by making yourself available to the enemies to use you to destroy your own people. Now, in the history of the United States of Biafra, you are a traitor. Your name can never be forgotten. Your name will be written in the bad book of Biafrans for the rest of your life. And I hope you are happy. I hope that you can go to your bed and sleep seeing all the killings in the whole of the Southeast. I hope that you can actually go and be happy that you sold Simon to Finnish authority and to the Nigerian government for investigation why the Fulani herders came into your land to kill and to rape and to destroy properties. And I didn't see you write to Amnesty International. I didn't see you write to the UN. I did not see you speak evil against what is happening in your own land. So from today, we are asking you to remain in that south, because everybody in the whole of the Southeast will be armed to the teeth. Very soon, all of you sabos will run away. And I want to remind the governors of the whole Eastern region that your clock, your time is ticking, and it's ticking very fast. The earlier, the better for you. And we are warning you to stop going after the traditional rulers and the traditional worshippers in their homes. There is a man going around disturbing all these native doctors. Everybody has a right to worship any kind of God they want to worship. It's a freedom of speech. Our country has freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of association, and freedom of any kind of God you want to worship. You are allowed to worship those gods. Now, Soludo and Hope Uzodimma desist from arresting and killing all these traditional worshippers. If you want to fight your people, then you have the Biafran government to contend with. Stop fighting your people. Fight the bandits if you want to fight for your land. Don't allow these Fulanis to continue to use you to destroy your people, because the outcome of all these things you are doing is not going to be good for you. So please desist from it. And as for those of you who are threatening Madam Ngozi Orabueze, continue. Your cups will soon be filled. And those of you who is following Ogenkeri, I want to tell you, please remain there. Ogenkeri is a nice guy. He's the best I've ever seen. Please do not come to our space to come and disrupt what we're doing there again. This is why I'm telling you, remain where you are. Don't come to our spaces to disrupt what we are doing. If we see you there again, we'll kick you out. Ogenkeri is a very wonderful guy. He's the nicest guy I've ever seen. So if you want to follow him, keep following him. Biafrans, again, the right person to follow in this struggle is Madam Ngozi Orabueze. This is the person that the Prime Minister appointed to be his surrogate. Please do not forget that every single thing you hear today from this very platform is the truth, nothing but the truth. Defend yourself. Self-defense is not a crime, and self-determination is not a crime anywhere in the whole of the world. So we are working with a template of the UN Charter today. It's not a crime. Defend yourself ruthlessly. We will back you up, and we will defend you anywhere in the world. The government in the Southeast, they know that they are now illegitimate government. Anyhow they want it, after that 60 days, we will give it to them. Chase them with what they have never seen in their life. Thank you, Biafrans. I love you guys, and I love every one of you. For those of you that lost your loved ones, we are sending our condolences to the family that lost their loved ones from this December to this February that we are in. And we say, Mommy and Daddy, please just wait. You will see the revenge and the vengeance of these people that they killed. So we are very sorry, and our heart goes to every one of you that lost your loved ones. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
I think this is a valid point about insecurity in Nigeria, because if the government have cared, they would have done something to curb insecurity in Nigeria. But the main and the sad truth about it is that they don't care about Nigerians, and they don't care about the people they are leading, and they don't care about anybody. They are all for themselves, I think. Because tell me the reason why all these things are happening, but the government have never done anything about insecurity. They've not done anything about insecurity in Nigeria. Rather, it's getting out of hand. And you could imagine where the government are even the ones that are financing insecurity or aiding insecurities. Because before an attack will happen, there must be a prior information. Then where is it coming from? Unfortunately, some of them come from the government, because the Ayebonyi incident explained or exposed later about this, because the policemen and the military men came a day before an attack and informed the community that this is going to happen, that they should be careful, and then they even told them that they should not leave their houses. Could you imagine that they will protect them? Then on the day of the attack, they did not do anything. They were nowhere to be found. That means the attack happened, and they came after the attack had finished happening, and they burned houses, by people. Then the question is now, how did they know that the attack will happen by so time? And why were they not there in the attack so that they will protect the people that they promised to protect? That is an evidence that these people are aiding this our bandits and different herdsmen to come and attack the communities. So you can air your video. I'll be with you guys in a minute. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys.